Hey guys, it's Riley here and welcome to episode 37 of Let's FIFA 17. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, we're going to make some adjustments to the Perisic squad. I wanted to change up the midfield in this team, and what it ended up happening was, as I got my players in the midfield in, I changed up my entire defense as well. So a lot of this squad got changed up, but I still think it turns the squad into a better team when it comes to defending. So as you can see, I sold on a lot of players, end up with 25 coins left as I've built the new and refined version of the squad. So the only two players I kept was Perisic and Banega, and then Asamoah was the first player I picked up because I just knew that was the kind of player I wanted in my midfield, box-to-box player that could just like both attack and defend for me. And then I put Douglas Costa on the bench as a super sub, so at halftime I'll swap him with Banega. That is my thought process because I do definitely think Costa is a very good player, but I couldn't quite fit him into the team as I wanted it. So yeah, I went with a bit of a Serie A defense, and yeah, I did run a little bit lower coins in the end, as you can see, at 25 coins left. So I would Nagatomo was the last player I picked up. I wanted a better left back, but I couldn't quite find the coins for it. So yeah, there's a couple of cheap but solid options in, and then some more expensive players around as well. Medel as my defensive mid, and Nsonji as my right mid. I would preferably swap these around, and it's probably what I do at halftime. I'll bring Costa on and swap Medel and Nsonji around. Just because Nsonji is a little bit taller and I like to play him as my defensive mid. But the reason we got Nsonji is because of Ben Yedder. I know he's upgraded now to an 84, which is very nice. This was recorded, I believe, a day or something like that before the La Liga upgrade. So yeah, he's now going for a higher price, and I'm considering selling him on just because I'll make a bit of profit. And as you need La Liga players in the weekend league, I could see him going a bit down in price again after the weekend league, and then we could make some profit that way around. Similar thing happened to Gabriel Jesus. Of course, he was also a new card, but he was very much in demand last week for the BPL sort of weekend league theme, and then he started dropping in price. So it could be interesting to sell him on and then buy him back to make some coins that way around. Anyways, with Ben Yedder coming in, we have another striker with 5-star skills. Not 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. And both my strikers, Perisic and Ben Yedder, got pace. They got very good shooting on them. And that means, yeah, I think in most situations we'll be able to score those driven shots across goal, which I'm starting to get better and better at and be more clinical when I get in front of goal. Something I've been lacking if you've been watching some of the previous episodes. So yeah, I decided to give the team a go, hoping that my defense also will be a bit better now, especially my midfield when it comes to being counter-attack. So yeah, we got matched up against sort of a French trio attack, which we also got rolling, Lacazette, Martial and Ben Arfa. And it took a while before we created our first chance, but it was a good one of that because we scored off it. Ben Yedder with his debut goal for us, making it 1-0. And 49th minute played on through to Perisic, and as you can see, these driven shots are starting to come in handy. We make it 2-0 and they get that little comfortable lead. And Perisic on the ball here in the 53rd minute, and he was just backing off. I tried for the heel-to-heel flick, but in the end, didn't really bite on it, but it opened up space in the middle. And yeah, as you can see, there's maybe not as many skill moves in these matches as there have been previously, and that's because I am playing a little bit more to win now and just trying to get the points. Because yeah, with my struggle last time around, I thought I'm gonna start out with just trying to win, and then maybe after that we'll implement the skill moves more and more as I feel more comfortable. But yeah, we played well. We won the match 3-0, and my opponent had 0 shots in an entire match. So I was definitely very happy about that. The change we make to the squad made the midfield stronger, and I felt more comfortable defending with this team compared to the last one. The last one had a lot of attacking options, but when I got counter-attacked, I was struggling and I conceded a lot of goals, where this time around, the defense was pretty solid. So I jumped into another match with the team up against a 4-5-1 BPL team. Lukaku on the top, which I always struggle against for some reason. Really hate to play against him, but we started the match off with playing it on through to Banega, but the shot got saved by the goalkeeper there. And then my opponent played on through to Mane, but luckily he would skate away over the goal. And then Went down the other end, Banega getting very lucky, but this time around he would score for me, bring me into the lead, and in the 40th minute we get another chance. We'll play it back here to Banega on to Banega to Medel, and then some quick passing before Perisic breaks on through, shot across goal. Gotta love that 5-star weak foot, just being able to shoot from pretty much anywhere, and then I made this huge mistake. I really hate how long it takes for the player to make that pass, because I knew as soon as I got the free kick that was the way I want to pass, but the run-up was so slow and he just ran right to it, got it and scored, and I could see a stupid goal and let my opponent back into the game. So I tried to get back into the 2-goal lead. I messed it up. My opponent got a huge chance here, but at least it went wide of the goal in the end, and there the first header was saved. So 89th minute, it was Asamoah to get on the ball, and in the end it was Medel to seal the deal, make it 3-1. And give me the win. But I could see the really stupid goal and sort of put pressure on myself there. But still, again, scoring 3 goals with the team and playing pretty alright throughout the match. And that means now we are only 1 point off promotion with 2 matches to go. And yeah, 4 points off the title. So that means a draw is enough to actually bring us into Division 1. Which would be, well, it wouldn't hurt, let's put it like that, because the goal is, of course, at least the first objective is to reach Division 1 and win the title, and then after that, we'll see what happens, maybe some FUT champions or something like that. But yeah, we're jumping into the match which might be able to send us into Division 1. Just needed a draw from this match, and that was sort of my main thought when I faced this guy. Like, if we get a draw, it's fine, it sends us through. That was what I was thinking, and I got a terrible start. Huge opportunity for my opponent there, but at least he didn't put it into the back of the net. And I saw he moved his player here and gave me a lot of space on the right, but as I already passed it, he switched player, and the guy he'd moved ran it back into position, but we still were able to make something happen, a little bit clumsy in truth, but it's Kondogbia to get a shot in there just wide of the goal, and then it was back to my opponent, creating a huge opportunity, but he hits the crossbar. I was very lucky that those 2 chances my opponent had, they did not go into the back of the net. Instead, it was like I said on the ball, here's some nice stuff. They're beating a couple of players. Marshall on through to Ben Arfa, and yeah, I tried to find some space to get in for a shot, and I get some space here, but nice block from the defender as well to deny Ben Arfa anything, and here I couldn't quite get rid of the ball. My opponent picked the ball back up into Martis, took the shot, but saved by my goalkeeper. And as that happened, my opponent paused the game just before to make substitutes. And I thought to myself, you know what, we'll bring on Perisic. He's been doing well for me. And look at that, in the 90th minute to sort of steal it all away. We win it with Perisic, and I felt like this was a game I definitely could have lost, and I would have sold it for a draw, and I've been more than happy for a draw. In the end, I was just playing for the draw because I knew it would give me the promotion, but we got the win, very lucky in the end, and that means we earned 20 points. We're into Division 1 now, and in the next episode, we have 1 more match to play in this division to try and get the title. And then, of course, we'll get a nice little coin bonus and might use that to pick up a better player or do some squad building challenges and try our locks on packs. We'll see. Anyways, this is going to be then. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.